telling me about a colleague who was talking about getting paid today.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna hola, so they're gonna buy McDonald's. I said, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
And she's like, but also you guys were a gimba because your dad would make you buy. I'm like, yeah, my brother was a gimba. That's how I know every time a nigga's putting in work. Me? I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I mean?
Bro, hey,
it's like a good 2 months in the gym and we looking great.
Hey,
bro.
A few mistakes, bladder. Hey, even right now, I'm ring, man. I have been sick.
Soft life, man.
I've been sick and I swear to God, bro, it's been banging me up, bro.
Hey, man.
It's been banging me up.
You're gonna slap the intro since...
Yeah, man. But this is not gonna be this episode is not gonna be real, man. All right. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast that no one knows of, Third Avenue, aka
Tap.
Hey, yo, man, this is your boy Vinny.
And Hussein, man.
I told you, man, you gotta practice the man.
You know, I'm not gonna go I can't do it.
Niggas know that sound.
But you good at sound effects, man.
But now gonna be the new Joe Rogan of Zanti.
Yeah, well, I'll do this. You will do it again. I'll say mag, and you do that. Okay. And this is Hussein.
You gotta say?
Yeah, I just said no. I don't know how to do mag. And this is Hussein, the goat.
Yeah. Next time we're gonna get...
No, course. You gotta remind these niggas, man.
Yeah, remind these niggas.
I'm feeling like was up today. I'm on my rapper grind. You feel me?
Hey man.
Hey yo, guys, just a quick one. Actually, to just sum it up, I'm even gonna talk for the both of us. How are we doing? We are dying from the flu.
Yo, man, there's something in the air.
Flu bonding, fam.
Yeah, we're flu bonding right now, so this is the flu episode. You know what I'm saying?
And niggas out there, you see for the source, thinking what's that?
But the car is warm.
You're coming from the bay. Yeah, this is your swag. You're biting coming from the bay.
Yeah, with an apron and shit slotted there. Smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, but how you doing though, man?
Man, I'm all good, man. Not much to complain about, just life and
bread,
man, the bread thing is always there.
Like,
man.
I ain't going to even
I feel like we shouldn't even talk about it. I feel like bread should be just
broke. No, this is thing, so winter kind of reminds you how broke you are. You're watching the electricity.
You're watching the electricity. Bro, the heater situation.
It seems like you're eating more in the crib. What's happening to the groceries?
Hey, man.
Winter.
People are hibernating.
Winter's expensive, fam.
Yeah,
the winter will show you how, if you're really cut out for this economy shit. That's what I'm saying.
Now, for real, it's deep.
But today, guys, the Off the Dome segment is a gula ring off the dome.
Yeah. So,
but you know what? Because we love you guys, we're gonna do our best, you know what I mean?
Like we always do, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's how much we love you guys, you know what I'm saying?
When are we never doing our best?
Hey man, we always feel like we're doing less, you know? Mm-hmm. But we're doing the best out of the rest.
We always feel like we're doing less because that's surely good progress, you know what I'm saying?
So you don't use your rhymes up now, man. Don't use your rhymes now.
Old school rhyme.
Yeah,
niggas will tell you. Always making everything a dope coat.
Don't worry, man. I got you on the... Nah. I think we've used this beat before, bro. Sorry, man.
How many you see now? This... How would you know this?
It just sounded a bit familiar, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, welcome to Third Avenue, guys. We're happy to have you. Happy to tell you the truth. Sitting up in this motherfucking booth. You know, baby girl, I couldn't never do this without you. Gotta keep it really smooth. Everybody knows that I came looking brand new, just like a white tee. Other people really love me. Hey, move on. Feeling like I got myself on different songs. Hey, I don't wanna let myself feel alone. Hey, nigga feeling like he just wanna sleep all day long. Hey, gotta really stop the grind if you don't wanna do the time.
Hey, take time. Look at the time. We're looking at the vibes. What? High. You're laughing out loud, you're tugging me now. Look at that smile, why? I am on top, I am lyrically, I am on top. I am the king, you know that I am. I know that I am the lyrics ever. What do you need it for me? Bluetooth is playing right now. Listing the phones on the cover. I am going on the calendar. This is my flights to LA. What do they know? I'm straight A. Hey, every day, what you need for me? Why?
Every day, the day, we gon' feel like we okay. I don't even know. Move like bro, do it like I just ready. No, feel like I'm just a kid. Feeling like I've been doing what God forbid. I just hope that I make it big. Feeling like I was just meant to be a star. Just wanna raise a bar. I just wanna get, you know who you are. Nah, we ain't gonna do it, it's a law.
Yeah, it's Vinny back again with an off the dome segment. I don't know, I'm hitting it. Why we always flowing?
Yeah,
Your mama know it.
yeah,
You need it more. So I pour it.
yeah, raw.
Drink up, hot. Slip up, you got it. What? Yo, you washed up, nigga. What?
Nigga, shut up, nigga, raw.
Shut up.
Yeah, man, it was nice.
Yeah, we tried our best.
Yeah, we did our best. We killed it. I think we murdered it.
Besides the circumstances, you know,
Yeah,
there's a little mumbling going on.
No, man, there was a time you were just...
Hey, bro.
You even had to, I looked at you, you're like, oh no, I'm killing it and I'm about to mess up because I know I'm killing it.
Yeah, you know that, yo, man. Sometimes you're like, nah.
Whoa, where am I going? Whoa, where are you going with this? Oh my God. You know when you're flying like, yeah, man. That's what's up right there, man. Hey, man. Hey, you know the best medicine is laughter, enjoyment.
Bro, I always say that, man. You know, I feel like there was something that I don't know if I mentioned it to you like during the conversations this week, that I always feel like it's so important. Like I want to have a household. Like if anything that, like, you know, now starting my family.
Yeah.
The one thing I want my family to be known for is the family that laughs the most.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that family, you know, when they go for like at restaurants, all of it, there's always some niggas just cracking and everyone's just cracking up. But like, yo, I'm not saying that, right? You know, you don't know how God, you know, maybe a nigga also had the same aspirations. Have you ever seen some families, bro? Yo, dog, woo-wee. Nigga, I don't even know why we went outside.
Nah, for me, it's a...
no ways, bro. I feel like I would, you know, I feel like I'm that type of father. If my kids are all acting all silent.
Yeah.
The main nigga's gonna be making noise is me because of how silent they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, nah, there's no ways, bro.
Nah, I think, yeah. I don't know. I enjoy banter. I enjoy laughing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. I don't like people taking, especially if I have a moment, like, going into the elevator. That's why the other time I was talking to you on the phone, and I said it on purpose, like, yo, man, I just stepped into the elevator, so I don't want to come off as rude in the elevator.
Like, it's like,
and one person smiled. Hey, yo, people are grumpy at work, man.
Yeah, no, people
they niggas are grumpy, so I get you, man. For me, it's like once I start feeling like I'm so stupid, like sometimes I'll be at work and they'll be saying all this jargon. I'm like,
yeah,
this is me, bro. Yeah, look at me.
Yeah.
They don't even know yet that this nigga inside is like, what did you say? You're just like, bruh.
But for real though, it's just that thing of, I don't want life to get to me like that, you know?
Dude.
Like, I know life gets to you. Like, life can get to you. There's days where you, like, there's no ways even a smile can crack up, right? But there's always... Let's put it that way. Let's put it this way. Like, look at like Ebenezer, right?
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P., man. It's that thing of, regardless of, like, how much pain he always felt, he always found some way to make you laugh, right? Because that laughter, man, does a lot, bro. You know, sometimes even the day when you're just feeling pain and someone cracks a joke, for that moment when you're laughing, there's this sense of healing, you know, that you feel. So, I think sometimes, man, just laugh a little, you know?
Of course.
So, you see, that was a perfect plug for y'all South Africans to support comedy, man. Try to go as much comedy as you can. Niggas are out here trying to make a lot of people laugh. That's the honest truth.
I think you know what? I don't want to throw shade. I think because some people are funny, they think they are comedians.
Yeah.
And then firstly, there are a lot of people out here, man, who are trying to become comedians because of fame. You know what I mean?
You mean they actually they're not in for like.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I always feel like,
because you're a superstar nowadays, bro.
Yeah, like I feel like sometimes sometimes when I go for an open mic there and I'll be chilling there.
Yeah.
Most of the time when I start getting into my own head, I always say, bro, your main job here is to entertain these people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if just make these people laugh. Sometimes because now you're thinking, maybe should I do this joke? Maybe I shouldn't do this joke. Because I already done this joke. I'm tired of doing the joke. Because I remember even what's this thing? Graybill in Glenn's, you know Graybill, Fluffy. He was on speaking to Trevor Noah on his podcast, and he mentioned that one day Trevor Noah, you know, usually as comedians, honestly, this happens a lot. You do a set, let's say a 1 hour set, and you do it all the time. Every stadium you go to, you're doing it. So sometimes you're like, I don't want to do this joke, man. You know? So one day Trevor felt like he didn't want to do the nyamin, you know, that joke of his. He didn't want to do it. But then Fluffy, when he came off the stage, told him, nigga, what the fuck? Why didn't you do the joke? And he's like, nah, I don't feel like it, you know, blah, blah, blah. But then he made the point that those people there don't know the joke. Why are you robbing them of something so dope? You know that is fucking hilarious. That will put a smile on their face. Because that's our main service. So if you're going to feel like you want to use the crowd to uplift you,
I get I mean, I kind of get it.
Yeah.
I kind of get it from like a musical standpoint of like if you keep it's even before you perform it. Like imagine listening to your song 1,000 times, right?
Yeah.
And nitpicking it, trying to figure out where it bangs and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then, you know, and it sounds perfectly fine. For me, like a lot of people even know that I don't release a lot of music because I'm my worst critic, I'm my worst enemy, right? Like everything I does, and then you play like, yo nigga, why is the song not out? Hey man, you know the song ain't done. Right? And then that thing where you're sitting there and then you release the song and you're hearing the mistakes, right? And then the people are like, oh shit, dog, this is so amazing, because they
don't know it.
They don't care.
They don't care.
You know what I'm saying? They don't get. I get what they say. Just repeating.
It's just being the artist thing. It's just being the artist thing. You know how artists are.
It's work.
Yeah,
it's literally work. It's like, think about it. The worst thing if I ever became a musician is becoming a one-hit wonder. And becoming a talented one-hit wonder at once. Like, because I made this banger song and it's popping. Yeah. And everybody doesn't want to check out, you know, excuse me, my best work. They don't want to check it out, right? Because they're addicted to this one hit that I even hate now. That every time we go out and you're trying to perform new music, they like,
they're like, oh,
dog, we paid for that song. Do that song.
Yeah,
it
goes back to those guys like someone that I used to know.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you. Like,
no, that nigga retired.
He had to, because he's like, nigga, that
no,
song
he started a new band. He didn't. A lot of people didn't know that song had so many samples. Yeah, he didn't even care to clear it. So he was like,
sometimes it's not even.
But that's
you forget bangs,
bro, though.
That's the problem, bro.
Some bangs.
It honestly just like I can imagine. It's irritating.
And I think now because of Doechii not using the same sample of the song, now it made me think, oh damn, because when you're gonna hear her song Anxiety, you're gonna go and be like, damn, I should listen to somebody. Used to know. You know, I love that, man. You know, I was listening to my EP, right? A lot of people who don't know, I released an EP.
Check out Hussein's EP.
It's called Self. It's a rap ballad. So the reason I call it a rap ballad, right, was because I had, when we were unemployed, right, I used to sit, and I think it was Ramadan, but I think we were going to PTA, and I started playing like a lot of piano, right? And I was like, you know, I don't ever hear like rappers like just take like play a piano and rap about how you feel. Cause you know, a piano ballad is like, you know what I mean? We're playing, you're sitting there and emoting and putting in the emotion in the way you're playing.
Yeah.
Right? So it's funny, right? Going back to me being my biggest critic, is that that's not the rap ballad I had in mind. Right? So like the first song, Hello, I knew that was the song. Like, oh yeah, cool, I'm gonna freestyle this and one day I'm gonna write the song. I knew that would be the intro, right? But subconsciously, I didn't know that throughout 2024, I kept on using piano plugins and playing them on top. So when I literally had to do the playlist thing in my head, it just worked well and flowed. Where usually I prematurely make a playlist of like the songs gonna come here. I don't even know the song title names before I even make the songs and stuff. So
it just all came together.
Yeah, it came into the setlist, but it's like it was weird because it was the first time in my entire life where I said.
But don't you think it's that creative output like of the stages within your life?
You know,
where like you somehow, you know, your art transitions with your maturity.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is with you guys, with comedy, it's the beauty of it. Remember, I sent you that 80-something-year-old doing comedy about being 80, right?
Yeah.
It's so beautiful because anyone can start comedy at any age and could be blind, could find a way to talk about themselves, right?
Yeah.
Whereas music, right? As much as you don't want to admit it, whatever genre you're replicating, it's like always eating you to build what's popping. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's not easy. Like I get people be like, oh, just be yourself. A guy when he comes and criticizes this art of music, he's gonna be like, Maradog, this doesn't sound like Drake. So
yeah, I get you. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. No one's gonna be like, hey yo, dog, why you
not like a real objective view of this thing,
it becomes so difficult. Or there's times where you like admire an artist so bad and you wanna replicate, you're like, oh damn.
It's only him, man.
Yeah,
it's his thing.
Yeah, so it was like this thing where it's like music, comedy. I always like comedy. I feel like I'll do comedy when I'm like when my kids move out, they don't like me no more. Yeah. And now I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna think about bombing on stage for a very long time.
But there is some old niggas who come there.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's beautiful like that. I think comedy. I think also music used to be beautiful like that. There's this thing I was telling my wife, right? When I first started when I went back to making music in uni, I used to think so small.
Do you know of this guy called Anthony Oliver?
No.
So basically the story goes he's like a singer, country type of singer. I think he's from, Nashville type of, brothers. Yeah.
Mm.
Bro, so like it's that thing of, those guys who play like, I don't want to say simple because that's like it's not simple, but it's minimalistic type of thing where it's just acoustic. He's playing the guitar and he's singing, and he made a banger song. Trended all over.
I think I'm starting.
Yeah, trended over. Now he released a new song called Rich Man as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Where his wife basically, because obviously now he started becoming famous, and then as fame came in, now his wife wanted to divorce him. Like I think 8 months later, and then now she wanted to take. I think
the money,
not like half his money. I think not even more than half.
That's like,
so that song, Rich Man, yo man, you hear that brother paid in that motherfucker.
Because I feel like, because like,
bro, I always say the first original thugs, the first original bars is country niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys.
I think what's weird now, right, is that for me as a music listener, right. Music used to emote, but now it imitates, right? And I
Damn, nigga, you using some real English. Did you hear that nigga said?
this nigga's
Repeat it again. Even I was like, whoa. I was like, wait, the music is both. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so music used to emote, but now it imitates. And I say that, and I noticed the moment that it changed. There's a moment in a pivotal time where I noticed that people are relatability is not necessarily emotion in a song, right? So everyone started writing about what they think we want to feel,
yeah.
right? Rather than when you, that's why you keep on going back to go listen to the old songs, because you can feel.
Yeah, you can feel, man.
And we're not even going like, we're not talking about 80s or something. There was something about the early 2000s.
Yeah.
The 2010s, if you minus the electro, electro was huge, fam.
Yeah.
Bro,
But like, I feel like, bro, it's hunger, dog. You know, even like bro,
there's hunger and pain though.
Yeah.
Because I think hunger and pain, this is, I think I was even thinking about it, you're right, when you're talking about hunger and pain. And I was asking myself, how do you get famous? If you get famous through pain, like an Adele, and now you are happy,
Yeah.
but you're so good at writing
for pain.
Yeah, you emote like that. That's all. You're so good at it.
Yeah.
You're so good at
now life is so good.
and you're like
losing weight.
Yeah,
Now you consider the beauty queen.
and it's not even that. You're just
Black niggas want you now. Hey, bro, it's crazy, bro.
Bro, I'm thinking, but you're so good at doing that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So when I said it used to emote, right? Is that when I first started uni in 2018, right? I remember finding a lot of artists who are bigger now, right? Shout out to Claro. So Claro coined the term bedroom pop, like making music minimalistic, using your laptop, no studio, right? And then she made a song Bedroom Pop, and I think she recorded it with her MacBook with the camera. Everything was minimalistic, right?
Yeah.
And then there was a day, I think in 2019, because Bedroom Pop had a playlist. But now I'm starting to hear 07 Shake on the Bedroom Pop playlist. I'm like, Mara, you recorded this in the studio, right? And people are not talking about, like, there's no lo-fi, meaning low fidelity to the music. It's not sounding like a day-to-day nigga making music like me, right?
So it sounds like a full
yeah, but like, I'm so sad.
Production. Yeah.
I'm so sad, you know. Depression.
But most artists that do that, dude, they never last. People obviously see you.
I think one artist who does that very well
is Drake
and Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Taylor Swift. Yeah.
There's no way, ain't no way, bro. And guys, for me, I'm a Taylor Swift hater based on the fans. I don't hate Taylor Swift. Same thing with Drake. It's actually a similarity they share. You are more likely to hate on them because of the fans, rather than them themselves. But yeah, man, there was a time I'm finding Taylor Swift had us in clutches, man. She even had real niggas in clutches with that music, fam.
Yeah, but that's true, man.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what's been happening, bro, in your world? I feel like I missed a lot this week because I'm sick. I think, was it yesterday or today? Came across
the war. Israel versus Iran. So
to be honest,
Israel niggas said, nigga, take this shit. They threw some missiles at these motherfuckers. The Iranis said, nigga, don't fuck around with me, nigga. They retaliated.
I won't lie. I'll be really frank with you.
You gotta know about America.
I don't have any information. Like I know. I know this happened.
No, this is again. We're not gonna.
I don't know. No, genuinely, I found it a couple of days ago.
We're just having a conversation on what the basic of it, like. And I always know how America
just find a way.
Just finds always. America should just stay out of this. And the thing is that
they can't.
They can't because obviously. And
we
also, you see, this starts to pop off, nigga. We know whose side we in. We in the Iran side. Them motherfuckers, I think they in BRICS. And those niggas are supposed to come help us build some nuclear shit. So,
Hey,
and the reason
Bro,
why...
this thing sounds
and
so
then Trump,
complex.
and then Trump, now the first thing Trump is saying now when he says we need to attack the nuclear facilities. So you see, this might rumble some shit, man.
Nah, they need to chill out.
They need to relax, bro.
They need to come with
They
some
need to
peace.
relax,
They
bro.
need to come with some peace
But,
stuff right there, man. Because you know what I mean?
Bro.
There's what you're when you're talking about. By Studio Ghibli, the animation style that people have been using on the AI is from that studio. And when you're talking about this, it's because you know why I don't like when I hear that term nuclear weapons. I always think about Hiroshima. And I think about how countries can be so, because they're just thinking about war, but they forget in front of day-to-day people. Like, I don't think people understand how sad that is that you
because you must take into consideration, man. Don't. Mommy, I'm recording the pod. I'm recording the pod, mommy.
Right now?
Yes, mommy.
Sorry, can I only make bars?
No, mommy, please. Just do what you have to do, mommy. I have to continue recording.
Sure.
Alright, love you. Bye-bye.
Love you too.
So should I leave that in?
What? You can cut it, bro. you should cut it. Let me record it.
Vinny's having voice tonight for everyone.
Nah, niggas gonna be like, that's what he's eating.
Bro, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Guys, we're not bleeping anymore.
Yeah.
Unless something that as long as it was not inappropriate, I'm just gonna leave it because it
That's
seemed
unprofessional.
hilarious. You look awkward, and the thing I'm like, okay, shit, about to ask some real shit.
Bro, we were talking about war here, man. And the thing is that I'm trying to, I'm also
trying to emote.
You know what?
And we were talking about.
I'm trying to keep my peace. I wanted to be like, you couldn't have. Why did you just call me? You know I'm recording the pod. So you call me to tell me that you want to make votes.
Because they want to make sure you eat now without complaining, And plus, you eat once a day.
Complain if I...
Hey, well, you complain. Yeah, you throw a fit. You become a whole child, bro.
Yeah, no, I can't.
You just
when it comes to food. Nah, sometimes I just nowadays I just learn to take an out, bro. I just keep quiet and I sleep.
But going back to it was because I remember watching that film and I couldn't finish it. And I told my aunt, I'm like, I can't finish this. Because it starts just sad. Right?
Yeah.
It starts with the mom and they just drop bombs on them. Hey, man, it's not sad because it's the mom, the sister, and the boy. And then the mom's like, no, I'm going to run to the shelter, right? As they go into the shelter, they just start blowing up. Boom, boom, boom.
But you know...
Right? So, no, but what I'm talking about, I think because that film is award-winning and it's all of that, is that it teaches the casualties of war, right? Because when these countries, they talk, they're just talking like, yeah, Man United versus Chelsea, right? And
that's
then,
how we read it. When we read it off the
yeah,
history.
but remember, that's what the history does. And even when they talking about launching weapons and stuff, they're not thinking about that. It's like it's a sad thing to think about that people, they're like, no, for the greater good, we will, and then they just,
and rip a missile,
and then you gone.
Bro, because the crazy thing is that these missiles are not just going to, like, sometimes when you think about it, it's like, you think there's like a specific base which is safe for them to say, you can only shoot them. Bro, these guys were just shooting next to a hospital.
Dude, and this is where my point becomes of like, it's not even about any country of war.
Wouldn't you then now say,
hey man, it's...
You know what I'm saying? You see those doomsday prepper niggas? Oh, bro, those niggas were thinking ahead of the game,
but
bro.
Remember, these are people who... This is happening between... It's always like another country that we don't know much of, right? And I'm going to say this from now on because...
I don't even know how, like, Iran and Israel...
Yeah, you
things
see?
got so, because we're still dealing with Russia and Ukraine.
No, because
My
media,
problem is, bro, this is getting
media. Remember,
we are
media,
playing.
media.
You said we are playing, bro. I'm not even saying we are playing with World War III. Think about it this way: not long ago, Pakistan and India were about to rip
Bruh.
each other apart.
I think
Now-
don't you think so? But don't you think these things were just happening and no one reported on them?
Yeah, no, definitely.
I think-
That's why now we're like, how did this happen?
But-
A lot of us like, what?
And
What
now
are
we
you
have to
saying?
go analyze.
Right, now we have to
It's
go.
like-
and
it's
then
like a
you
whole-
find out, like, now these niggas beefing. It's like, I won't lie to you. Russia and Ukraine, it was like, oh, all of a sudden, Russia wants to blow up Ukraine.
And everyone's like-
no, NATO.
NATO.
What the fuck is
And
NATO?
everyone speculates, and this is why it's not like a. It is. I don't know, man. It really.
And we're supposed to be in the day and age of information. You know?
No, but it also it just sucks that sometimes our countries don't. They'll say they're thinking about us, but they're not genuinely. You know what I'm saying? It's like about if, let's say, waving the South African flag no matter what.
I think, bro, for you to get to that level of power, you also grow that thing of niggas die every day, B.
Yeah, but it's not you remember the whole point, man. You know, the 21st century, we all are trying to avoid what's happening a lot more, right, than world wars and stuff. Wars are expensive.
Which
Firstly.
America benefits. America needs
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
Those brothers don't have any, bro. Honestly, America is a really interesting.
This is so. The thing is, I don't.
country,
Yeah,
bro.
the thing is, one of these. I feel like there are so many podcasts that break these things down in a more interesting way. I think it's a very interesting topic to dissect and stuff, right? I loved it. I always just feel like, hi man, you know, like I said, after watching and Catching Fireflies, you start seeing a different, because you're only looking at, like I said, Manchester United versus Chelsea.
Listen, Blatt, we know political analyst here. All I'm saying.
No.
No, listen to what I'm saying. Let's just say, for instance, the shit pops off, alright? The first bomb lands.
We're here.
We here, right?
Dog.
We turn on the news. They say it's going down.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, man.
They say, brother, I don't get you kids. You know back in the days when they used to say, this is gonna be a real situation. But
Nigga,
I
I
do
don't
dare
even
you
know.
guys to stay strong. I mean, nigga, I don't know.
Nigga,
what
what am I
the
gonna
fuck.
do? Like, I'm gonna, for the very first time in my life.
First of all, I'm
Where
gonna
you
cry.
going?
You know I
Like, where you going,
You know
though?
I'm gonna cry.
Well-
I don't have a gun.
Bro.
You know the first thing bro, we've watched enough The Walking Dead, any apocalyptic thing, bro. Even 5
Americans are
bullets.
such weird people.
Even 5
You know,
bullets.
sometimes, don't you
can
think
make
they
a
have a
difference
fascination with,
with
like,
apocalyptic.
they want aliens to come. They want zombies to come. They want...
I won't lie to you there. Sometimes I do think about if there was a zombie outbreak in Fana.
Do you know? Let me not...
Personally, which zombies would you prefer? Is the slow ones and the fast
slow
ones.
ones, bro. The slow ones pile up on
But
you.
the problem is the slow ones have numbers.
I know that they always pile on you. I don't want... Have you seen... Which movie was it? Was it World War Z?
Yeah.
Fana, did you see how fast
those
those
things are
zombies
fast,
were so many? They were a lot, and they would even use each other to climb up.
Yo,
the
man,
wall.
that's nasty, bro.
Nah,
They'll
nah,
be
nah.
like moving
People are
around like-
fast now. I don't want to live in that day and age.
Yeah? Hey, bro, yo, bro, you can't sleep.
Well, yeah, it's so. Nah, fam. These things, man.
So, bro, what are you, honestly, let's be honest, what the hell are you going to do?
I don't know.
No, bro, you
like
can't.
for the very first time in my life. Cause think about it.
I can't save everyone. That's the first thing.
I'll take firstly, I'll be like, go
Okay,
show my
let's
wife.
keep it $1.50, man.
Mm.
Let's just be honest, you know. We can't take any old niggas. They're gonna hold us back.
Bro, our
be
moms
honest.
are dead.
Hey, man.
What? Whoa, nigga, what?
Hey, man. I'm just saying, they lived a long life.
What?
And they're gonna be holding us back. We know this for a fact. We've seen it in every apocalyptic movie.
You sound-
That nigga trying to save his own ass there. That nigga's gonna die. Nigga's holding us back. You know what they tell him? When he's caught, you know the dad speak.
They're like, yo,
They're like,
dog.
they beat you aside like, yo, nigga. It's either him or you, nigga. Because no matter what you say, we will kill both of y'all and we will bounce. We're not gonna have you holding our ass.
Zombies in Job. Okay, we had aliens in Job.
We never had zombies in Joburg. Why don't we have
we need zombies in Soweto.
Exactly. Why can't we make a movie like that?
Guys, we're giving ideas here. We want like a cut of the rights. Make us executive producers. We'd be fine.
And if you make it a comedy, it will go smooth, bruh. It will go even so much
I don't think you realize. Better. Remember, when was it? Was it on the poll when we were just talking about comedic writers, man, are very hard to get here, man.
I think directing. Writing, yeah, maybe.
I feel like will be fine.
Yeah, but the thing is that it's a budget that people...
It's always
people don't believe in comedies anymore.
Like no, I don't think people...
Like for that type of budget with zombies
let me be
stuff.
honest. I don't think local investors believe in our movies and anything.
No, they do, bro. Now
it's Netflix, remember?
Yeah, Netflix, bro. We
but like I'm saying, like, but then remember that's corporate one. They're not gonna allow you to try something that insane. Damn, zombies there. The jumper got clipped down. The Realdos.
Yeah.
Damn.
And you have the thing is the story.
And then we know
what it needs to either follow.
No, but what it does, then the government decides to put a dome so the zombies don't spread. So they neglect, which is a commentary on how the government actually neglects the outskirt townships.
So they'll be gated. They'll be like safer. The townships will be the most mainly affected.
But now it's like a commentary,
and then a lot of people will be trying to force to get into the city.
Yeah. So now this is why the reason I'm speaking like this is for when the English students in Matric are trying to analyze the film.
Yes.
They could understand. They can understand also at FDAM.
After when they chop it up.
It is a sign of how the national government has neglected its townships. And then they just let everyone there survive. Because if we make it in the whole of Jozi, it's not going to be productive for me. You feel me?
Yeah, it won't.
Because those zombies are going to... We need to focus it on a lot of innovative niggas.
We'll just show, with the clips we show in Cape Town, it's happening.
Yeah. No, Mara. We need to also let it commentate that they will make sure all the suburbs, they're pretty nah. Then we have a sequel. The sequel, we get out of the dome and now the one zombie spreads and them niggas, somehow we find a way to survive inside the domes, right?
Yeah.
We counter it. But the virus spreads outside. Now all the rich want to jump into Soweto.
What are you saying now?
No, that's the sequel. That's the sequel. It's a three-part, you know what I'm saying? It's a franchise.
I feel like it's hard to make a franchise out of a zombie series.
Nigga, but I'm giving you the thing, man. Hypothetically with the director, right?
Yes.
We are surviving. We do the things. We give hope. Just like how movies used to give hope.
They
not
find
a
the antidote.
Kanti. Yeah. There's one guy, Mom, what's going on? And then the screams and stuff. Right. And we're done, right? We go in now.
I feel like we should just end the movie on a cliffhanger forever. And then we'd be that legends like, man, when they bring it back to part 2, man? When they bring it back to part 2?
No, the part 2 is gonna be too overhyped, and if it's underwhelming,
no, we never release it. We just be that.
No matter what releasing, this is called capitalism at its finest.
No, capitalism at its finest. You benefit on the merch. You know the main thing I've noticed.
You make a game.
you need to if you can make a film, and this film has every element of. You know why makes Marvel a very expensive franchise? It has merch.
No, I think
has super toys, these things, stuff like that.
I don't even think it's that anymore.
What is it?
I think it's the actors.
Okay, yeah.
I think because obviously they want their piece of pie, and they saw Robbie Downey Jr. as Iron Man get his cut, right?
Yeah.
And none of them
so now the actors are more now.
No, and we're just fatigued. I'll be real with you. It's really. It becomes like I'm a nerd, you know what I mean? And like, man, you know how many times you're just gonna keep on seeing a nigga slut the same black flips? Like they've milked this.
But I feel like they need to. You know, one thing I think they need to release.
No, we just need new movies.
Dope ass kung fu movie, bro.
Yeah, the new Karate Kid came out.
There's a Karate Kid.
Yeah, there's a new. Is it a series or is it a movie? Yeah, a new one came out. Not Cobra Kai. I heard the Cobra Kai is a fire.
But I always hear, but when I see
I can't watch it.
When I see them, like, no way, this thing is fire. Maybe it's the storyline. Maybe it's something else.
Yeah. But like, I think when you're talking about movies, it's been a rough one for movies ever since COVID.
Yeah, no,
There's a lot of hits.
Oh, bro.
It's the thing is, there's this thing, for example, right? Especially with streaming. Movie theaters have not made it worth going to the movies. Screw the price.
It's just not worth it, bro.
It's just not worth it. It's like, dude, I have HDR here. You got your sound bar, everything.
You have your sound bar,
I can get the highest quality, and you're like, bro, I even right now I've been thinking about like renting Sinners on the TV for 100. I can even buy it for 169.
Yeah.
And it's on my Apple library.
Yeah.
And if it's a classic, I'll just keep watching it. And you're telling me I need to go to a movie theater where
there's a long line for popcorn.
There's no more long lines, man. I went to go watch Who Did It.
I mean, obviously,
it's a sad time for
when
movies,
you're watching
man.
The movies just freshly out.
I don't know, man. What happened? Ayo, man. Ayo, younglings. Ayo, young Gen Z, listen up, man. Y'all need to start taking shorties out on the dates, man. Take them out to movies, man. Use that Absar Reward /NetBank. There are so many new
But you know the problem I always feel like with a movie date is, like, I feel like for me, especially a first date, I would like to have a date where I can conversate with you.
I don't want, hey, that's the problem. You know why? Okay, now I'm going to talk in hypotheticals, right? I've never really taken, my girlfriend and my wife was the person I watched the movie with, right? Yeah. But you know why I think the movie is the first one that you want to do? Because, you know, I think we've even spoken about it. When someone's into you, they have a fantasy about you, right? And now if you're going to go on the first date and they look at you and you just start yapping and oversharing, you're going to kill that fantasy. But if you are in the movie, you're still
watching the movie serious. Don't laugh when it's the serious part.
No, I'm not saying, but you're giving that we should go on the second date.
Yeah.
In this economy.
Yeah, but that's a lot of money.
right? But then it's like this thing where I'm thinking about it like, hi, man. Because, you know, when a guy he starts, okay, that was too much. Like, they just say be yourself. You're like, oh, not too much. Just control it right there, brother. Big fella. You know?
But let's dissect that for a minute, bro. So they say be yourself, right? But like, let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest. Sometimes you can't be like you know, I'm a stupid guy.
Yeah.
You can't just abruptly be a stupid guy in front of a person you just met. You know, you gotta see where their level is of your tolerance of the person.
The problem with I don't know what's it about, bro.
Especially if it's not your girlfriend. Like, if it's your girlfriend, like
niggas just change. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? My beef is, and I hate it.
Shout out
niggas who aura farm.
Yeah, shout out to the guy who invented aura farming, because now we know. We can tell. Because it's like, nigga, why you speaking loud?
Yeah.
Nigga, yo, why you acting all? Nigga, aura. You know what kills me about aura farming, right? When we talking about aura farming, what's funny about it is that it sounds like a funny word, but there's things that you do subconsciously without knowing that you're aura farming.
You know, niggas aura farm. I'm so sorry, I just got distracted because I'm thinking, you know, if you're chilling with the baddie, right? The niggas don't even know who this baddie is. If there's a brother, like, let's say even a few of them.
Yeah.
If there's a brother who just saw you once somewhere, and we had a small little conversation.
Yeah.
And if that nigga knows your name, bro, he's gonna take his moment. Hey, what's up, Freddy, bro? Yeah. Greet you like you and you will greet you like you and this nigga are boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he will, the way he did so convincingly, right?
Yeah.
The girl will then even ask you, hey man, who was that? And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm not even sure who that nigga is. I remember seeing him, but he said he's your blood. He's your blood. Nah, nigga, just so many.
The one I know. I do a lot. Yo.
That's aura farming to the level, bro. Niggas are aura
For me, it's the worst, man. Because I don't do it on purpose, man. Right?
Yeah.
So when I go into the gym,
I only have an hour. So I go a little mad, you know what I'm saying? So, especially sometimes if I put those earphones on, and I won't lie, I listen to some shorts with Invincible put in there with the dialogue and the music and the cinematic, feeling like I'm the one, you know, fighting the war. So, you know, sometimes you'll do an intense one where you're like, I'm my weights. I'm gonna put more weights and more weights and more weights, and I'm gonna make this last one count.
Yeah.
And in order, let's say you're doing arms, let's say you're doing hammer, right? Now you're like pushing it, right? Superset. Mara, you know that there's no way you're gonna do this like.
Yeah, you are now.
So you're gonna. Yeah. Now remember your body. It stiffs in a different way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now you're looking like you. No, it's stiff.
Yeah.
So now you look like you're standing there. Now it looks like you're horrified. Oh, you stand serious and the music is playing, and you just sitting there like.
You find that time no one is even watching you. It's
Nigga,
just your mom.
nah.
It's just your head,
bruh. Oh man, no. Sometimes I realize like when you go to like normal gyms, like not the ones when we went in uni where there was a lot of bodybuilders.
Yeah.
Like old people, they're like, they look at you like, hey man, what's going on? They'll even.
Let me tell you that. You see, you know in the gyms which niggas lift the heaviest weight. You know those niggas with the carbas. For that nigga, they come bench, they go by that bench. And those niggas, you know those niggas
No.
with carbas.
There's a difference
Those
between
niggas
strength
honestly
and
can
yeah, of course,
destroy
it's strength,
weights out
bro.
of my mind, bro.
Of course, it's strength. I think, hey man, let's not even get in. That's like a whole conversation, but it's strength. Like
Yo,
nigga,
man, it's insane. It's funny all the time.
it's always like, yo, dog. There's a difference. You wanna look good, feel
You're
good,
weightlifter
or
like,
whatever.
yeah.
But
You are
like,
just,
yeah. So you can't just say, oh, I'm gonna be the toughest guy, you know.
Yeah.
But hey, man, aura pharming. Shout out to that word. I think it's the two words.
It
of
is the
year.
best way to explain that situation.
There's so many situations.
There's so many situations like, you know, aura farming.
Right, and now we can point it out.
Yeah.
Because now niggas, because aura farming, you're doing it on purpose.
Because sometimes we
not
like, we used to say, that guy thinks it's cool.
Cool.
No, we don't have to say that. No. This guy is aura farming. You can see.
And it works.
It works, man.
You know when Piccolo pulls up, getting his cape into...
Piccolo rap. Piccolo
gets
his ass beat.
The
Him and Krillin. I don't know why Krillin isn't that there.
No. And Krillin has no aura, fam.
Yeah, that guy know, bro. Krillin is
The nigga even had to marry an android,
right,
man.
for goodness sake, bro. But shout out to Krillin, man. That nigga.
Damn,
always
that android with that forehead,
and that
man.
nigga always sucking Goku's dick, bro. Like I messed up being a fanboy, bro. Jesus,
That's
bro.
probably you need to grow some balls.
This nigga will
Got
be
a
there
wife
with his
and
wife
chill.
and a kid, and he's still goggling.
Anything I know about Goku.
Oh my god.
That's all you best
man.
believe
Krillin.
Goku's gonna be doing.
Krillin makes me sick, man.
Oh man, that's insane. So I found a new anime you might like.
Yeah. I've been looking to watch some.
So it's on Netflix. It's called Kitchen Wars. I can't believe
Someone has told me about this.
I can't believe anime. Shout out to the Japanese man. These niggas are nigga.
Japanese culture is way too animated, bro.
Wait,
like I don't know.
Let me
Those people
finish.
you know, they always show us how serious Japanese niggas can be.
Yeah.
But look, when you watch their television shows and you watch their adverts, you're like, why are you guys so playful?
Bro.
Like this is just goddamn absurd,
Bro, nigga, I'm watching a nigga killing, cooking, dog. Not power.
Serious.
They're like, there's no way this dish is gonna be delicious. There's no nigga, watch, go at home. Watch the first episode, bruh. Then you sitting there, you're like, and then
niggas cook food.
and then the worst part, this nigga out here, when the shawties eat the food, they orgasm. They go into a different world. What are we doing here, fam?
So
My
that-
nigga, that shit
that's
makes you.
why my wife starts complaining about anime. Why they making no sound?
And then bruh.
Sometimes anime
Bruh, but
can
now
be
you're sitting there, you're like,
Japanese niggas
you're
like-
thinking to yourself, man, maybe I should be a cook. The way, because they did it with the basketball, these niggas make anything.
seemed dope.
Fire.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. They just made it. My chef, yes, chef. Okay. One thing, even the nigga comes in there corky.
And I like when they slap that off trap music. The nigga's quiet, he's thinking, he's chopping it up. But I like, honestly, you know what? When I'm like, you know why sometimes you be so critical about some movies? You watch more interesting plot lines that make more sense when niggas can fly in the show. You know when you watch a show,
we always knew the one shout out to the Dragon Ball creator R.I.P.
Yeah,
we always knew that Goku and them niggas are gonna survive.
Yeah,
we just didn't know how.
That's the question.
And the nigga, the way that nigga gets you on the edge of the seat, you're like, oh my god, oh my neck, oh my god, and then you just see Vanna, though, you know, the worst character, the worst villain of all time.
Yeah.
Kid Buu.
Kid Buu, all, bro. I honestly don't think that the
way they even wrote,
the
way they wrote, they don't even know how. I even tried to search the backstory.
He doesn't have anything. He's just that nigga just evil. Like, you don't even when you ask yourself, why did this guy just decide to do all this? And then the pink one, the fat one is he's chill. Why this one is just like, nah, nigga, I'm just killing everybody.
Hey, yo, you said you go. Shout out, you know what? There's these creators. I think there's one CJ something's affair. I love this black commentary anime style where it just makes it nigga and they put all these. Oh man. Even my wife sometimes will be watching that you'll see on the TV and you can't help but laugh and say nah.
Yeah, but you see, I always feel like sometimes I can watch a good show. Like I'm always hating on niggas on the show. Like for instance, like with The Office, I really don't like Michael Scott. Michael Scott is a rubbish human being, bro. But there's moments of like, I know why he was.
But that was just good television.
Yeah, bro.
But I think also, when it comes to like writing, right? There's
also Mark Grayson from Invincible. I hate that nigga. That nigga that just do that. That nigga's just honestly, bro. That nigga's an embarrassment, fam. I'm telling you, bro. That nigga.
See so?
That guy.
See so? And he was acting all beast.
He was acting all crocodile. He was crying. That nigga's useless, man. It makes me so naughty.
No. You know why?
Ladies and gentlemen, the problem with this thing is because you don't understand how powerful
Invincible
this nigga is supposed to be.
He's like Spider-Man. He's like in a very, you know what's the worst part?
I won't I hate that
No, at least with Spider-Man, he hides with humor, right?
Yeah.
See, let me tell you about Mark Grayson. You know what the problem Mark Grayson is the realistic depiction of what you would be as a hero. Like, bruh.
Fair.
Like,
fair. But my chat is, I get that component. But finally, let's be bar for bar. On this pod, on the internet. Bro, I'm gonna say it now. Bro, if some niggas just need to die, alright? What? You know what pisses off? Like, listen to what I'm saying, bro. You know that nigga? That what's his name? The Conquest. That nigga who killed so many niggas. Guess what these niggas decided to do? This guy kill that guy, evaporate him, bro. Because you know what's gonna happen? We all know somehow this nigga's gonna escape. They're gonna kill more people. Y'all niggas just putting niggas evaporate. What's with people?
Batman is the most annoying one.
Yeah, what's up, Bulai joke? Because they say they're gay. That's where the gay theory starts coming in. That these boys are lovers.
They do. They have a.
Because why?
Damn, bro.
It's a toxic relationship, man.
It is, man. Let's read them tweets.
Yeah, man. Yes. These heroes, bro. That's why I like my nigga Frank Castle, nigga. Bullet. I'm looking for you, Bullet. That nigga's not gonna come back again.
They will make Invincible.
The lizard niggas.
Nah, Mara, sometimes the way the writing works there, 1 minute, the lizard league is giving this.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I never thought that. Can you hear the name? Lizard League. You're thinking, these are like B grade villains. Oh,
for anyone who watches, take 60 Rand, pay for Amazon, and you will enjoy what we're talking about. It's fire, though. It's fire. No. Looking forward to season 4.
And they keep bringing back that black nigga, man. That nigga with the portals. Oh, dead man. Yo, man, I'm so sorry, man. I know we're just rampaging on some stuff that most people don't even know. But yo, welcome to another segment of our opinions that honestly you shouldn't care about. I just got back to Res and found my roommate sleeping with my blanket. I'm so defeated. We don't even talk.
Nah, I'm grabbing that shit off, bro.
But now it's like, you know that it has his body odor or what it is. He's been rolling in that
And
thing,
you're
bro.
like, yo.
Now you don't have time to wash it. And then when you wash it, now you
Washing
look
a
rude.
blanket is like,
Bro, nah, dog, fam. Bro, actually, I don't know what I would do in this situation. I think I would just buy it. Be like, yo, bro, can I have my blanket back?
nah, pull that shit off, man.
You can't. That's dumb, bro.
You need to assert dominance. Uzokujwayela. Here's your blanket.
I actually wonder, is this like, you know, you just came in at night?
Yeah, you just took a. It means he's disrespecting you.
Oh,
man.
hey, why? So now, the way I don't think.
Now, man, think about it. If I
Oh,
have
so he just got back into the race.
yeah, let's say it's a bunker.
And then you find me. Sleeping. Nigga,
That means
yeah, you're
it's-
right.
Like, yo, nigga, we ain't down like that. And why don't you text me and ask me for my
nigga
blanket?
sleeps with under, yo. Just been cold one time, bro.
You just to assert that dominance, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because now,
And then you go sleep. You must, you know, that's always
hey,
threatening.
you find a nigga big, he's whipping your
Yeah,
ass,
but sometimes
making
threatening
you
gets
cook
the-
for you.
You know, you rather threaten a nigga first and then later your niggas, you cool, man.
Man.
Yeah, man, you cool. Because sometimes, hey, bro, you don't know how this thing is going to go. Now this nigga's delelaring you. Now he's thinking you're a small boy. Now you have to start getting hard.
And now
You
you
know.
just look, the narness is going
Now
to
you look
waste.
like yeah.
It's going to waste
It's
now.
going to waste. Okay, man. I left one of the church WhatsApp groups, and the admin added me back.
You will benefit from this baraka, meaning blessings,
Are you
by
gonna-
force.
Nah, bro. Remember to tell that nigga, leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone,
I
bro.
told you I cut it. I'm an
Bro, today I
atheist.
got finesse, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Because when you're thinking about these people forcing you to do things, I get a call. This woman just catches me. She's like, nah, relax, nigga. This ain't no telemarketing shit, man. I'm just doing a quick survey. If you just help us. And then at the end of this, man, you probably get something nice. She asked me all these fucking... This sounded like just getting information that they can bother my ass. telling me. So I'm like the whole time, and she's like, we're almost done. Just wait for a sec. At the end of this, I got a nice little surprise for you. And I think I'm like, this bitch, you know
Bro,
when
you're
you
such a
like,
child.
you know when you like in your head, like, I know that this person, there's a possibility that this is just but I'm already 2 minutes in. You know, I can't now drag myself in. I'd rather just wait and see what the surprise is supposed to be.
Nah, fam.
I answer the questions, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, yo, man, we're going to send you a voucher. I don't even know what she said. There's something about a voucher with pizza and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, man, that's so nice.
You ain't
That's so
got
nice.
shit.
Now, but the problem is, I feel like the information, when I now think back to the conversation, was basically to put me on their fucking lineups of things that I might need. There's like insurance and calling, all that shit. So now I'm like, damn, bro.
That's a telemarket. Like,
I just got played, bro. Because they were dangling a carrot. I wanted to know what this thing was. I'm gonna go
Such a
report
chance.
this person, bro. Yo,
Okay.
sorry. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. Gigi says, guys, please, it's just me, or do conflicts taste different from how they did? So they don't taste the same, man.
they don't buzz. They don't bang. They don't buzz the same, bro.
There's something. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Yo, I don't know, man. We actually should just run up some conflicts again. But I had conflicts the other
I
time.
had them, man.
I had
during
conflicts the
Ramadan.
other time. Yeah, it's.
Hey, though, I had to finish because my wife,
You know which ones would be nice?
Yeah.
The ones with the honey, or even frosties.
Hey, man, you know us, man. We just out here eating muesli, you know.
Hey, muesli, bro. That is. But lately, you know,
it cleans up, man. You know, could go to the bathroom probably.
I've been actually wanting what you call this thing again? Now it slipped my mind. Oats.
Hey, oats. You know what's the thing about oats? They're not easy to prepare in the morning.
Yeah, and you also don't want to
And
do
these
the
instant ones are not nice.
They don't get it right. I
don't
think the
slap the
packet
same.
one gets it right.
So yeah, I think now cornflakes they don't taste the same.
All right, big fish. Yeah, no. Yeah, absolutely not about to start using the K word in replacement of nigger in South Africa. African rap. Hey, first of all, where does this guy get this idea that niggas?
Maybe someone did.
Nah, nigga, they just imagine how many times.
Don't say.
Can you imagine how many times you said nigga in this conversation? You see, the problem is, these people don't understand. It's about the way the word just flows.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's be honest, nigga. It fits.
Now we're not gonna do that.
Come on, man.
Even if we're trying to get the the empowerment, it just don't hit the same.
I won't, man. But yeah, man, I feel like that we just hit the tweets.
So before we cut off, I want to thank my wife for always watching the pod. First viewer who always finishes it. She finishes it in 2 days.
Shout out.
So special shout out to you, baby.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the new subscribers, man.
Shout out to
the nigga listening in Korea, probably.
So I want to talk about now I can actually say what I want to say.
Yeah.
I want to talk about partners hijacking a series that you were watching by yourself, and they threw shade when you were watching it, but you proceeded to watch it because you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Then they saw the show was fire, and now they join watching the show, and now you can't watch the show.
Yes,
by
they
yourself.
inserted themselves in I feel like, you didn't even catch it nicely. It's that thing of, I was doing my thing. You said it's fine, do my thing. As I'm doing my thing, you're like, oh, okay. We never even had the conversation.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm watching this with
Sure,
you.
yeah.
I just thought you were just watching because you were there. Next day, I'm watching my thing. You're like, you're watching it without me. What do you mean?
We. You speak French now.
When did you start now? The problem is, when you have free time, you can't watch it because apparently we are watching this.
Yeah. So
then 2 months go by and now you don't even want to watch the series anymore.
So yeah, the series. Bro. Shout out to everyone who wants to watch it. Watch King of the Hill. I don't know why I didn't watch it. Probably because I was not born when it first dropped.
King of the Hill.
It's
on what?
fire on Disney Plus.
Is it dope?
Yeah, and the new season's coming out. There's like 15 seasons, but not all of them.
15, fam.
But I think came out in 1997, fam.
How dope is that? How dope is it that you...
Bruh, just watch it. The humor. And it looks so old, and it has this nostalgia hit of it.
Yeah.
That it looks like they drew the characters like in a coloring book or those book things. So you're like feeling this hit of nostalgia like you're a child.
Yeah.
Or watching more slightly mature but not obnoxious.
Oh, check it out, man.
Yeah, man. It's a nice show to watch,
shout out
man.
for the plug, man. But yo, guys, this has been Third Avenue, and peace.